It's time for Minecraft Me, the show that's all about Minecraft. From beginning level to expert, we'll show you what you need to know to survive in the world of Minecraft. With Joseph Falby and Chase Nunes, what's coming up on this episode?
Coming up on this edition of Minecraft Me, it's labels, leads, and snapshots. Oh my, we show you all that and more. Also the news of the week. We have some special updates about Minecon, the pack picks, an awesome server showcase, and of course, your questions. All that and more on this episode 96 of Minecraft Me, recorded for Thursday, October 10th, 2013. This episode of Minecraft Me is brought to you by Audible.com, the internet's leading provider of audiobooks with more than 150,000 downloadable titles across all types of literature, including fiction, nonfiction, and periodicals. For a free audiobook of your choice, go to audiblepodcast.com/MinecraftMe. Hey everybody, welcome again to another edition of Minecraft Me, the show that is entirely about the game from Mojang called Minecraft. Whether you're a beginner or an expert or a cat, we like to show you a very helpful cat. We like to show you how to play this awesome building blocks game. Thank you for joining us on this Thursday evening. If you check out the show at live.geekgamer.tv, but if you missed the live show, you're obviously still watching it and downloading it. So thank you for catching it there. Joining me as always... Oh, wait, I almost forgot. I need to introduce myself. My name is Chase Nunes. I am the Level 8 Lava Lover. That guy over there is my good friend, guide, teacher, tutor, friend, guide, teacher, tutor, and friend, Mr. Joseph Falby. Hey, Joe, how's it going?
It's getting a little ridiculous.
Well, you know, hey, that's how it goes. It happens. We all get ridiculous here on the show.
All right.
Like, I have no idea that my cat was going to jump on in production right now, and I have to keep an eye on her as she decides to take a bath right now.
Yeah. And she's going to start playing with those fancy lights on that thing.
She's going to be like, ooh, look at the lights. Yeah. So I gotta watch out. But big week. Obviously, another snapshot has dropped. Also, we are... in simple math, we're at episode 96. We're 4 episodes away from the big one. The big episode 100 of Minecraft Me. And Joe, as we get closer to episode 100, I've been trying to think about moments on this show that we could go back and maybe think about and think, that was really cool to think about. Are there any... memories from the show that really stand out in your head?
I'm sorry, I was busy paying attention to the chat room. So memories from this show, from Minecraft.
Yeah, from Minecraft Me. Yeah,
from Minecraft Me.
Yeah. I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but do you have like one?
Well, you totally are, though.
Totally are, yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, we're coming up on 100, and yeah, there have been a lot of really cool moments in Minecraft. Obviously, the one that I think comes to a lot of people's minds is when we made our first venture into the Nether. I know a lot of people remember that really fondly.
Yeah,
that was super entertaining.
As do I. Yeah.
Yeah. But there have been a lot of really cool moments.
Yeah.
Being able to, but really, it's. I can't think of any one single moment that's really been fantastic, but the whole thing has been such a great journey and such a good time, and it's been tons of fun hanging out with you and doing it, and tons of fun hanging out with all the people out there, everybody who's on the server, everybody who's been active in the community. It's been really amazing to see how much response and how many people have been involved, and it's been fun to go through that journey and fun to go through it with you, Chase.
Well, thanks, man, and to see this show and how much it's grown and changed. Yeah. Obviously, the production value has definitely been ratcheted up and been ratcheting up and been ratcheting up. And I'm not going to say too much right now, you guys, but obviously there's a lot of things that are, fluid right now in regards to my life and things that are happening. However, the one thing that's always been a very steady constant is you guys in the community, and just seeing that grow and hanging out with you guys and playing, and no matter if you're in the chat room or you're on the forums or you're in the server or whatever you're doing, that's really the coolest part. And so, and been able to do this show with one of my good friends in the whole wide world. And I know, all kidding aside, we joke a lot, and I called Joe my friend like 50,000 times in the intro. But it's true. I mean, I've known Joe 8 years. It's
around there.
It's been a long time.
It's been quite a long time. Yeah.
And so we've gamed a lot, and we have our preferences, and we have the things we like, and Joe's not a big fan of sports games. I am. We have the things, but the one commonality, is that a word, commonality? I don't know. If it's a word.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
I'm sure it is.
I don't know. I make up words all the time. That we like Minecraft, so we started this show. So we got a great show lined up for you guys. Coming up this week on the show, we're going to cover how you can... I don't get this, Joe. Maybe you can explain it, because I usually do this. This is preview, but... we're going to talk about... I thought we already covered this, or is this something different about naming things and labeling and all that, or what's...
we're actually, what we're going to talk about are name tags, and the other thing is we talked about them a little bit, but we didn't go into them very much, are leads, which are our concept, ideas that were introduced in 1.6, and talk about what they mean, what they are, how you get them, because... Name tags are pretty hard to find, and what use they have.
Okay.
So those are the sort of things we're going to talk about.
Got it. We're also going to talk about the new Snapshot, a new Snapshot timed perfectly for this episode. So we're going to cover that. There's a new item that we're going to share with you guys. We also have a Minecon 2013 update. We have loads of great Minecraft news. We have pack picks and our server showcase of the week. So we have a lot of great things to talk about this week. So, Joe, I think we're ready. It's time for the news.
Minecraft news of the week.
One of the things I plan on doing in the future, Joe, is when we I'm thinking about, changing the show a little bit and actually have a little video, like when I say Minecraft news, it's going to be a video.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
I'm down with that.
I'm just not creative. So,
okay.
out of Georgia, thanks to Channel 11, we've talked about this a lot on the show before, but we really haven't seen a good, thorough news story about how Minecraft is being used in the classroom. And now, I know a lot of parents of kids watch this show. They watch this show with their kids. And, I know a lot of parents out there are probably thinking, Minecraft, come on, in an educational setting? Really? My kids are making weird things. And
it's a video game.
It's
Why
a video
would you
game.
use that?
How can it be educational? So this is just a real quick news story about how a teacher in Georgia...
Probably seen the box tops.
I didn't mean to play that quickly. But how a teacher in Georgia is utilizing Minecraft with their students. So it's about halfway through here. I'm going to play this from Channel 11
I'm Donna Lowry,
in
11 Alive News. I'm Donna Lowry, and I'm in the process of trying to find out how to use this video game. It's called Minecraft, because our Class Act winner this week uses it as a teaching tool.
You know it's a class act. And then you have to push a little bit.
They're playing the game Minecraft, engrossed in the building and breaking action, and they're thrilled.
I never thought that we would play something like Minecraft in a real class at school.
And that it's a math class, but this is gaming with a goal.
And we've basically taken the Common Core standards and incorporated them into this game world. And so right now what Ripley's doing is building a roller coaster, and it's almost like a math theme park. So his roller coaster is going to go through different math. The first thing, if you look at his screen right here, he's got a coordinate plane, and he's got his quadrants labeled, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Math literacy teacher Mitch Brotherton spent last summer creating this project. Not because he's into this game. He'd never played it, but...
I've seen a lot of students playing with it. So yours actually goes through the coordinate plane.
Of course, this is the end game after they've mastered math material and researched it.
I understand it way more when I'm doing things like this.
It shows me a better explanation of how stuff looks like and how it's done in math.
So the old school would be writing this down on a paper?
Correct, yeah, writing it down, or maybe a teacher might stand and say, well, what's the ratio of girls to boys in this class? Pen and paper, worksheet, drill and kill sort of would be the old school method, yeah.
Drill and kill,
yeah.
That would be the way I learned.
watch. It's pretty cool.
Kids today can get entertained while learning, thanks to teachers like Mitch Brotherton, Otwell Middle School, Forsyth County. One class act. Love seeing how he's...
There's the story, which I really wanted to play in its entirety, because it really shows the benefits. Here's a teacher who never really knew about Minecraft, probably read about it and thought, maybe there's a way I can incorporate it with my students. And now students are learning math skills, which I know in the United States were severely lacking overall when you look at math scores across the country. So to get students involved in learning and use Minecraft, that's awesome. That's a win-win.
Yeah, definitely. That's cool. I think it's really cool. A lot of people in the chat room are saying, I wish I had this when I was in school and that sort of thing. And those who are in school are saying they wish they had this in their school. And I agree. I mean, it would have made learning a lot different, a lot more interesting. You know, you think about all the advantages that kids going through school now are going to have. You know, I mean, compared to when we went to school, we had computers, but we were really the first group that had a lot of computers in school. And now think about what they're doing. I mean, I've seen, you know, kids doing TV shows and video production that's on an unbelievable level. Something that I never would have been able to even get close to back when I was in school. And they're doing it as if it's second nature. It's really, really cool. And almost, you know, kind of makes me jealous.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously technology has come leaps and bounds. I mean, I remember going through school and we got, I think, Macintosh Colors and Apple IIe's, and we're just like, you know, I think Nick in the chat room said Oregon Trail, and we were playing that too. And Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, and typing
did
classes.
a lot of HyperCard back in those days.
Gosh, I remember that. Yeah. Oh man, I actually made a HyperCard space presentation in my science class. I remember that. But no, so, you know, hey, we'll have a link in our show notes if you guys want to share that with your teachers and say, hey, you know, this is a benefit. And you know what, you know, don't be afraid if you have to do it after class so the other students can't see you do it, because I know people like to tease and say, oh, you're talking to the teacher. So understand that. So other great news to discuss, and first off, let's talk about the Microsoft Xbox 360 edition of Minecraft, and a new skin pack has now been released. It's the Battle and Beast skin pack number 2. And should be out there worldwide now. Let me show you guys some pictures of the awesome skin pack. As you can see, it's looks pretty cool. Ooh, I like the squiddy and the dolphin. I gotta say, Joe, for at least, you know, for paying for skin packs on the 360 version, they got some good ideas and some good skins. They look pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, well, if you're paying for it, they better be pretty high.
Yeah, they better be good.
Skins. Yeah,
they should be.
But yeah, they look good. I still do kind of wish that there's some things they get in their skin packs that we don't, you know, in their skins that we don't have in the PC version.
Yeah.
Like the one that was showing there. It looked like a Cthulhu and a
There's a dolphin there with like a long nose.
There was there's some model changes that they get in their skin packs
that we don't
appear to happen on the PC. I really wish they did. I think that'd be really cool. But hey, you know, I guess that's one of the trade-offs. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. It just might take a little while. These resource packs, I think, are a good first step that direction too.
Are you a developer? Are you looking for a job? Well, if you are in both of those categories, I'm sorry, I'm not a developer, but if you are, the studio behind the Xbox 360 edition of Minecraft is looking for more people. They're looking for people to help, and they're hiring console programmers for their office located in East Linton in Scotland in the United Kingdom. The great thing about it is you'll get to work on the PS4 and Xbox One ports of this game. So if you've wanted to help mold the future and you're up to relocating across the pond, 4J Studios would like to talk to you. Yay. I would love to. I'm not a developer. I like doing other things involved with gaming, but talk about an awesome opportunity. That'd be freaking cool.
That would be cool. Yeah.
I wish I could jack in like the Matrix and just like, I know how to develop. You know, I know Kung Fu. You know, just plug it in.
You know code.
I know code. Well, I know a little code, but so there we go. Now, Joe, we like our Minecraft Lego. Yeah. We like our Minecraft toys. I mean, I got a lot You have lots of toys as well. Well, coming out this holiday season, you'll be able to grab yourself a Minecraft. Now, this is in the UK. I assume this should be here in the States as well. But Minecraft figures and playsets from the company called Character Options will be released. You can the figures, they have Steve, an Enderman, a Creeper, and a Zombie. Each 3-inch action figure comes with its own accessory and its own block. Each figure will retail for £7.99, and it's able. You can pre-order from stores in the UK. You can actually see what they look like. This is really cool stuff. Stickers and other Minecraft papercraft sets. Joe, I kind of want these things, and I hope they come out here in the States.
That'd be cool.
Because I couldn't find any information about, if it's coming out here in the States or not. So.
It doesn't say anything about it, but somebody will import them for 3 times what they cost over there.
I'll check Amazon.
You'll be able to pick them off eBay.
Oh yeah,
sure, yeah.
So
it'll be expensive.
We're going to talk about this in our played segment, including with the snapshot stuff. 13W41A. Joe, what did we get in this new snapshot?
So this snapshot introduces basically a couple things. One thing that's pretty big on the back end, a remake of the rework of the network code. So how the clients actually communicate with each other and with the server has been redone, which is huge.
Wow.
I mean, that's a pretty big deal. And that was why it was delayed last week, is they were having some problems with it not quite working right. So they rewrote that. The other big thing they did is big things they've did is they've made some changes to glass panes and iron bars, and we'll take a look at what that means and what those changes were.
Sweet.
When we get to our play segment.
Nice. I can't wait for that.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll cover that here shortly. A couple of updates here about Minecon. Now, last week on the show, we talked and discussed about our T-shirt fundraising campaign. Now, in case you don't know about it, you can head over to our Teespring page, which you can get to at teespring.com/MinecraftMe. We have a link in the show notes from episode 95, as well as we'll have one in this show note. Now, here's the deal, you guys, and I really want to emphasize this. As you can see here, we've had 18 sold, which is great, and I know a lot of you have actually ordered multiple shirts. But as you notice, it says here, goal of 100. The design will only print if we reach our goal. And as of right now, as of this recording, there are 6 days and 22 hours left to buy. So if we do not sell 82 more of these awesome shirts, guess what? What happens, Joe? What sad thing occurs?
Well, none of those shirts get made.
None of them. Not one.
So the people who've committed to buying them, those
they won't get charged.
Shirts
they won't get charged.
Won't get charged. But they also won't get shirts.
Yep. Neither will I. Neither will Joe, and neither will many people in our chat room. So if you've ordered a shirt and you're hoping you get one, you got to tell your friends. You got to tell your family. You got to spread the word. And these shirts are going to be really nice, high-quality shirts. And if you don't like it, you can always send it back for a full refund. And I'd love to see these shirts get made. That's not to say there'll never be a shirt like this, but we may have to go do a custom run of just 5, and we'll have them for ourselves. And that's about it, because we cannot afford to get 50 or 100 made. Actually, if we did 50, it would even be a little bit more expensive because of the quality. We want to make sure we give you guys good quality. So Joe, I don't know what else I could say other than if you want one of these shirts, you gotta spread the word. That's the only thing. I could say.
That's the big thing. Is we want to get there. We want to get there so bad, and of course we need your help and your friends' help and their friends' help to get there. I mean, it's. If you get really, if we have 20 people listening and each person gets a chain of 5 people to sign up, we've more than broken 100.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that hard.
Yep. And the shirts are available from extra small to 3X, and also they ship worldwide. So if you're in Australia,
so if you're
UK,
well, specifically if you're in East Liston, wherever that 4J Studios is, if you're over there,
Scotland.
So, East Liston, Scotland. Right?
Yeah,
isn't that the name of the town?
Yeah, yep.
Anyway, if you're over there and you're watching the show, thanks for watching. First of all, awesome. Second of all, pick up a shirt. They'll ship it to you.
Yep. Yes, they will.
They will.
So
they probably won't ship it to Syria.
I don't know if that's on the list or not.
They might ship to parts of Syria.
They might.
They probably won't ship to a few other. Like if you're in Cuba, you're pretty much out of luck. I'm sorry. It's just the nature of how ridiculous things are.
Yep.
But a lot of places, it'll ship to you.
Yep. So head over to teespring.com/minecraftme. We'll also have a link on our main website. I pulled it down for today just for the live show, but it will be right back up. teespring.com/minecraftme. 1 week left. Now, another thing that's about a week left, actually only 5 days left, is the nominations for the Podcast Awards. Now, last year, you guys were very, very gracious in nominating us for the gaming podcast category. If you head over to podcastawards.com, there on that page, you can actually fill out this form that has many other categories as well, like comedy podcast, food and drink podcast, business podcast. Now, we know a lot of you guys don't listen to all these different categories. So what we have done is if you head over to geekgamer.tv/votemm, come on, fast internet, here you go. We explain the whole entire process, and we also give you encouragement to nominate some other shows, like in the sports category, Who Day Weekly, which is a great Cincinnati Bengals podcast. They're doing a great job, Cincinnati Bengals. I think the Niners beat them in the Super Bowl a few years back. But anyway, I'm just having fun. But yes, you can nominate for Minecraft Me and some other popular shows. So all you have to do, geekgamer.tv/votemm. It's very important that you do this by October 15th. Fill out that form. Because after that, it is all over. They're going to tally up all the different shows, and we'll see if we get nominated. We're going for 2 categories this year. We're going for the best produced and also gaming categories. So make sure you throw us in there. That'd be great. So there you go.
Maybe we'll even make it to Vegas this time.
Ooh,
that'd be cool.
Well,
we'll see how it works out.
I hopefully I'm gainfully employed then. And then if I am gainfully employed,
and then you should go down to cover it.
I know. I know.
Anyway,
yes,
we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But we need your help to get there.
Definitely,
we can't. There's no point in going if we're not even nominated. So, at this point.
So help us get nominated. We need you to nominate us. Put us in the gaming and best produced categories. Go to podcastawards.com if you want suggestions on who to nominate. geekgamer.tv/votemm. Nominations close on October 15th. Now, I'm very, very happy to say this. They came in at a very, very, I would say, timely situation, timely time as we are looking for extra donations and money to come in to help us cover Minecon 2013. I want to say a big thanks to a sponsor that's come back to the show, and that is Audible. Audible, welcome back. audiblepodcast.com/minecraftme is the URL, a very special URL, because if you go to that URL right now, you can get a free audiobook, no strings attached. You can try it out. They have over 35,000 titles in many, many different types of literature, and one of those types of literature is sci-fi, and with this movie that's going to be released very, very soon, it's Ender's Game. I'm recommending Ender's Game. It's a game. It's a game. It's a book that I read in elementary school. That if I remember correctly, it was like in my freshman year of high school, and it's a great book. Obviously, this version is the 20th special anniversary edition. It is the unabridged version, which means you get everything. You get the full book. It's read to you, and that's what I love about audiobooks is you get to consume them in a different way. You know, someone's reading to you. You're able to digest the words, and it's a lot of fun. And it's like you're going on these awesome stories, and your imagination is able to free up and go wild, and it's really, really cool. So I recommend Ender's Game. Now, Joe, you have a recommendation, I assume.
Yeah, it's another movie tie-in. I don't know what it is. Something about this season.
Well, what's going on?
Everybody remembers last year, the Hunger Games movie.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And remember how many things it spawned. Hunger Games, both the book series and the movie. We did Hunger Games in the server. We're gonna do it again, promise.
Right.
And probably several more times.
Yes.
But anyway, the next movie is coming out this winter. It's actually called Catching Fire. It's the second Hunger Games book. And there, of course, is an Audible audiobook available for it as well. And it is a great book.
Yes.
Both the read version and the spoken version. Both they're fantastic reads, or fantastic story to listen to. So check it out. It is worth it. Both of these books are really, really good books. And I've read both several times now. So
and the best part is you can pick either one of our selections or go with one of your own. You get a free book if you go to audiblepodcast.com/MinecraftMe right now. And you get to try out Audible. And if you don't like it and you can't get a nice, good audiobook every month, don't worry. The one that you select, you get to keep for free forever. They won't take it away from you. So you can try it out. Yeah. audiblepodcast.com/MinecraftMe. I want to say a big thanks to Audible for sponsoring this episode of Minecraft Me. You guys rock. You guys are awesome.
And one of the things I think is really cool about Audible is it works on everything.
Oh, my God. I remember
if you have an iPhone, it works on your iPhone. If you have an Android phone, it works on your Android phone. If you have an iPad, it works on that. If you have a Windows machine, it works on that. If you have a Mac, it works on that. If you have a Kindle, it works on that. I mean,
there's one thing. There's
very
one cool
few
thing
devices
about it.
I can think of it doesn't work on.
If your devices are,
I think it even works on old iPods.
It does. If your device is internet connected, the great thing is if you started listening to an audiobook, say on your iPhone, and then you switched over to your iPad, it remembers where you left off.
That is fantastic.
It knows where you are. It's so freaking cool. I just got a message about the Bengals. Anyway, check it out. audiblepodcast.com/MinecraftMe. Thanks for Amazon. It is an Amazon company now. Amazon's like, hey, we do books, audiobooks.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. I hadn't realized that.
Yeah. So audiblepodcast.com/MinecraftMe. Check it out. Get a free audiobook. Now, Mr. Joseph Falby, it's time for our Great Play It segment this week. We're not only going to cover the snapshot, but we're going to cover what we told you guys we were going to cover. So, let's jump into the game. Let's play some Minecraft. Here we go.
Yay! Minecraft. I like playing games.
Let's play. Now, you're probably wondering, Chase, you don't have Minecraft up here. Well, I wanted to show you guys real quick. I always like to do this whenever a new snapshot comes out, is how it's real quick and easy. That's why we can do it live here on the show. Is how, Chase, how can I play the new snapshot with you guys? So it's real simple. What I usually do is I'll create what I call current. Oh, actually, no, not current, but like a snapshot profile. So what I'll do is I'll do a new profile. I'm going to call it Snapshotting, and then down here it will I have to check this box to enable experimental versions of Minecraft. It's going to say, are you sure this is very dangerous? I'm going to say yes, and then I'm going to go down.
You can remember when you run a snapshot, you can break your map if you have an
right
map.
That's right. So what I'm going to do is now under use version, I'm going to select 13W41A, which is right there. I'm going to save my profile, and now I'm going to select that profile, snapshotting. It's going to download 13W41A. Let me hit play here. And now it's downloading it. It's loading it. It's doing its thing. And then, bam, here we are, 13W41A. Any menu changes at all, Joe? Anything we need to cover here?
Nothing that I noticed. There shouldn't be any.
They
didn't really change anything there. There's probably, I'm sure Super Secret Settings probably still does that cool effect that they had last time. But
so here we are in our show server, and so
I'm going to bring you down here where I am.
Okay, very good.
So yeah, what we want to talk about first is we want to talk about what's in the snapshot. So the big thing that's in the snapshot is, you didn't even see it, but you're using it right now, is the new network code.
Oh, I can't tell.
I think it's cool. Yeah, you can't even tell. I mean, it's just totally invisible.
Wow,
but it is cool. It does look cool, but it enables some really cool features. One of the things it will do is now the one thing for servers. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, let's get technical here. I mean, what are the major changes they made to the netcode?
Well, all they've really talked about is the fact that they rewrote the whole thing. There were some tweets about what they've done. They're using something called Netty, which I think is a library specifically for this sort of use, and it will drastically change. Dinnerbone, Nathan actually says in a tweet, he said it, rewriting the network code in Minecraft today using Netty and may drastically change the protocol for some nice improvements. So there won't be any compatibility with other versions once we've moved to this, to 1.7. 1.7 will not be backwards compatible with 1.6 on the network side, which isn't that surprising. But pretty cool. We'll see some future stuff with that. But one thing we can experience right away, well, we should be able to, except I couldn't figure out how to set it up, is servers can actually have icons.
Oh.
So now in your server list, you can have an icon for your server.
Nice.
For whatever server you want. The other thing, too, is the message of the day, which is the name of the server that you see on that front page. You can make it longer. Can go past the list part.
That's nice.
But it can have multiple lines. So it can't
nice.
Can't go past, can no longer go past the width, but it can go to multiple lines, which is really cool. So you can really put more information in there.
Sweet. Okay.
But those are the main things there. They fixed a bunch of bugs, and some of them they fixed and didn't actually fix. There's some jokes going around right now that the last 3 or 4 snapshots have all said they've fixed the fact that boats can be broken on lily pads, and they haven't. So there's a joke going around that now that's the new hero brine. Because they tried to patch, they mentioned in like how many consecutive versions they've removed Herobrine finally. So anyway, but yeah, it's pretty cool. The other thing, but in game, things that they've changed, things they've added in game, is the first one is the glass panes and iron bars.
Okay.
So I grabbed a glass pane. So we're used to this, right?
Yeah.
When you lay out glass panes, they go next to each other. And when you lay out iron bars, they form a gate like that. But it used to be, if you put a glass pane next to an iron bar, it had like all weird, funny edges. They didn't mesh together. So now they mesh together really nicely.
Oh, wow.
So if you want to have an iron bar window trim, you can do that now. And it looks pretty cool, I think. You can see the...
Wow.
Anyway,
that's pretty.
So yeah, that's the big thing there, and it does come out. If you do it the other direction, it'll come out properly. So those are cool. I think that's a really cool thing. I know a lot of people who are building houses and building cool structures will like that. That is really cool.
That's a nice touch.
So let me get rid of these iron bars and these glass panes because we have something far more interesting to do with glass now.
Okay.
And that is, this is going to seem kind of strange. So don't be too shocked. Okay, when this happens, I don't want you to panic. You're not going to panic on me, right?
No.
I'm preparing. I have to grab some stuff here. Okay, so now you can have
what?
Stained glass.
Ooh.
Look at this. All different colors. It's available in a whole bunch of different colors
that
now,
looks so
and
weird.
It acts just like regular glass, but it's obviously fully colored. So yeah.
Wow.
Cool. And
that is strangely interesting.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So obviously what we'll start seeing pixel art using this is what I anticipate. We'll see people making giant churches with giant stained glass windows with all kinds of cool graphics in them. I'm really looking forward to seeing how people use this. Anytime they add more color to the game,
now,
I think it's
can
great.
you do a half of one color and a half of another?
No. So just like everything else, it is a block.
Right? Okay.
So you can't really split it up any more than that. You can do these edges, and then, of course, I mean, just like the other, if you put an iron bar next to it, it'll mesh right into the iron bar, just like regular glass
does. But then it completes the block, though. So if you wanted to,
it does.
Yeah.
It does, yeah. So, but pretty cool. I think that's really, really good stuff. I'm really looking forward.
Now, how
to
do
seeing,
you? Did they release a crafting recipe for this yet?
There is a crafting recipe for it. It's basically you take the glass, surround it take glass panes and surround a dye block, whatever dye color you want,
right?
And it'll allow you to generate this stained glass.
Okay, easy.
So pretty simple, actually, yeah. But yeah, so those are the two big things that were added or changed. One is fixing that. Oh yeah. Thompson, GGTV Thompson mentions in the chat room that the other big thing they changed, the other big thing they sort of fixed, I would say, is you can see through water and ice now. You could see it before, but what it was is if you were looking through ice, you couldn't see water flowing behind it. And now you can actually see the water flowing behind it. It just wouldn't draw through. So they changed that. That's pretty cool. But like I said, I think that's a bug. It was a transparency block issue. So anyway, that's the big. Those are the big changes. I think that I love the stained glass. I think that's just amazing, and I'm really looking forward to being able to use the iron bars next to the glass.
So not only with this 1.7 update that is upcoming, we're going to have changes to the netcode, we're going to have changes to the world generator, and not only that, but now we're actually going to get some more decorative blocks as well. So that's great.
Yeah, big time.
Awesome.
And it's available in tons of different colors.
Yeah.
One that I think is kind of strange is here, check these out. That's traditional glass.
Right.
And that's white glass.
Ooh, it's like a frosted glass.
Yeah, so they've added white glass in as one of the color options.
Oh, this is great.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm thinking we're going to see some really cool builds. Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I mean, there's so many changes in 1.7. New biomes, just tons of major changes in 1.7. Really looking forward to it getting out, and hopefully, I mean, we haven't heard any rumor one way or the other on a launch date, but with the progress they're making, it wouldn't surprise me at all if Minecon was their goal for a release.
That's right. Yep.
But anyway, that's the snapshot in a nutshell. In a snapshot, that is the snapshot. I'm sorry.
Fair enough, Joe.
I apologize for that.
Yeah,
I apologize.
That's okay.
That was terrible.
That was
really,
awful.
really. I'm sorry for that.
That was terrible.
So what we actually want to talk about is our leads. And we're going to start with leads. So what I'm going to do is I cleared out your inventory when you joined the server because I didn't want you to carry a whole bunch of stuff around. So I'm going to give you a couple things of slime and a few sets of string. Okay, so now there's a crafting bench right over here. Super convenient. You can see it right there.
Yep.
Looks like crafting bench.
Yep.
All right, we're going to make a lead.
Okay.
Now, making the leads are pretty easy. And remember, leads are for leading around an animal. Basically, you use 4 of those pieces of string and a sticky ball in the middle of it. You can figure out how you want to arrange them. Do you want to lasso and you put the sticky ball in the middle? I said in the middle.
I know.
Top.
And then 4 pieces of string?
Yeah. Not quite like that, though. They do. This one actually has a specific arrangement. You wanna have a sort of like a lasso shape. So what you actually want to do is put the strings at the top left, the 3 at the top left, and then put 1 at the bottom right. Okay, yeah, that's not quite what I meant. Distribute around the top left corner. So all 3 of those corners. So the top middle, the top left, and the top middle, or the left middle, and then the bottom right corner.
And then the bottom right.
There you go.
Oh, or more like a up diagonal arrow.
Well, it's a lasso, right? So there's a handle, string handle, and then the sticky thing in the middle, and then anyway, that's how you make a lead.
Hold on. Actually. Wait, you hear that?
I do. Someone forgot to turn the music off. Look at that. That's
well, it was a new snapshot. It was on by default.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. So what you can do with leads, and these are pretty cool, is you can lead horses around. So right-click on the horse. You should be able to grab it and lead them around. They will fight against you if they're not tamed, and of course, this is a baby horse, so it's going to fight pretty good. But yeah, you can basically just walk, and it'll follow you eventually.
Aww.
And what you can also do with leads that I think is really cool is when you go into a building and you got that old west thing going, and you got your saloon out front, and you want to leave your horse tied up before you go into the saloon. Well, you can just tie it off to a fence post.
So I just right-click
on the fence post, and there it's tied to the fence post. Now that horse won't go too far away from the fence post.
Nice.
Pretty cool, huh?
That's easy.
And you right-click on the fence post, and it removes the lead from the horse. You right-click on the horse again to reattach it, and then you can walk off with them again.
Why does it walk sideways like that?
I don't know. They're probably working on that. That is kind of weird, though, doesn't it?
Walks backwards.
What are you doing to that poor horse?
I don't know. I'm just pulling it around. I don't know.
Well, would you tie it back up to the fence already?
All
Just
right,
leave
fair
them over here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So the other thing we want to talk about are tags.
Tags.
Name tags. Yeah.
Okay.
And the thing about these name tags is you're never going to... There's no crafting recipe for them. If you're playing at Adventure, you're only going to run across them, and I'll throw one at you just so you know what it looks like. You're only going to run across them in dungeon chests, and in 1.7, starting in 1.7, you will also sometimes catch them fishing.
Okay.
So fishing becomes more important because when you fish, you'll get a name tag. Now, why would you want a name tag, you might ask?
So what? We know what the names are?
Well, so you can name something, right? So what you need in order to name something is a name tag and an anvil.
You scared me. Don't do that again.
Sorry. So how many levels do you have?
It's 11.
Okay, good enough. So all you got to do is right-click on that anvil.
Okay.
Put the name tag in the left slot.
Okay.
And see how it says name tag up above?
Yeah.
Name it whatever you want.
Okay.
You got to... Yeah, there you go.
I'm going to call it Joe.
Okay. I was going to go with John, but that's okay.
Oh, you know what? Actually, Ducky.
Oh, that's even better. Okay, so now you can see it'll cost you 5 enchantments to actually enchant that, to name that thing.
Okay.
So that's 5 levels of enchantment. That's fine.
Done.
So go ahead and do that now. If you put that lead into your inventory and hover your mouse over it, you will see it is now called Ducky.
Well, actually, I didn't put the lead in. I just put the name tag in. I didn't know I had to
What?
add that to the name tag.
No. You already did. So you put the name tag up in the top left bin again.
Uh-huh.
So now see how it says Ducky up above.
Yeah.
Now, when you rename it, it automatically fills in that right side and charges.
Right.
And
What
it
I'm
will
saying is,
charge
you
5
said
XP.
lead, though. I don't have a lead.
I'm sorry. I meant name tag. You don't have to
okay.
put a lead in there.
Okay.
I got so used to saying lead in the first part of this that all I can say is lead.
I follow that. Okay.
Yeah, lead. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, so now you see that name tag is called Ducky.
Right.
And what's cool about it is you can go to any mob in the game other than another player, and assign that name to it.
So if I want to name this horse Ducky,
right-click on the horse.
Ducky.
Now the horse is called Ducky.
Hey, Ducky.
And I'll see it too. Other players will see the name applied to that animal, so now everybody knows that is Ducky.
Ah, very nice.
Now there are a few kind of cool hacks or Easter eggs. Holy smokes, that is a big horse. Easter eggs they put into this. So I just spawned another horse. One of them is if you name a tag. So let's go back here. Do you have enough to name another one? You need 5.
Yes, I do. I have 6.
So let's have you name another one. Why don't you name this one? Oh, let's pick a random Minecraft. Name it Dinner Bone.
All right, dinner bone or dinner bone?
Dinner Bone.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
So now go ahead and craft that. Or anvil it, whatever it is.
Yep.
Now, why don't you throw that on that new horse that I spawned in there that's hooked up there, and let's see what happens.
Whoa.
So, Dinnerbone or Nathan added a Easter egg in there. If you name an animal, a mob, Dinnerbone or Grum, it will go upside down. Now, we're just naming horses here, but
Poor horse.
you can name whatever you want. So here's a mushroom. There's a mushroom. I just spawned in a mushroom. See? It's over here.
And then when I lead it, I tie it to its horse or to its leg. What?
Well, the horse is upside down.
Yeah, but
I mean, the horse isn't actually upside down. It's just the model that's upside down. But yeah, it's an upside down horse. So I'm going to name this mushroom.
hey, buddy. Hey, how you doing?
Here we go. So I'll name this other horse or this mushroom here.
Can you ride an upside down horse? Yes, you can.
Sure, why not? Yeah. I know it'll kick you off, but you look ridiculous, by the way.
Hey, I noticed there's hearts now on the horse. When you get on, your menu on the bottom changes, so you can see how much it loves you.
Is it how much it loves you, or
I have no idea.
Oh, I renamed Ducky to something else. Anyway,
Oh, now.
Oh yeah, there. Oh, you finally tamed it. You want to put a saddle on it?
No. Well,
Sure.
It would be an upside down saddle.
So here, I'll put a saddle on it.
All right.
There you go. Now it's got a saddle. So the saddle's on the right side. It's just below the horse.
I can't get loose. Come on.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
Now you go. Yeah. So anyway, you can see you can name anything you want. You can name gas. You can name skeletons. You can name zombies. You can name whatever you want. You just have to get close enough to actually name it. So if you want to name gas in your server and you're in survival mode, that's on you.
This looks so
Take
weird.
a screenshot. And I should mention the dinner bone Easter egg where you turn animals upside down or mobs upside down will work on ghasts. So yeah, you're having way too much fun with that.
Hey, whoa, what happened?
Oh, what did you do?
I fell into
see the ledge. There's a ledge there.
Oh yeah.
So the horse fits underneath it, but you don't. So it's only because it's only too tall. So yeah, I got your horse. Anyway, that's so that is horse. Oh man, how do I get off this?
Left shift, Joe.
All right. So anyway, those are in a nutshell leads and name tags. We've had a few people ask about them. I think the dinner bone thing is hilarious. I saw somebody actually do this, and it he managed to come up with a way to make it appear as if the horse was walking on the ceiling because it was upside down. But yeah, the X9S mentions that spiders upside down are really entertaining, which I'm gonna have to try now. Let's see. I will spawn a spider. Okay, stand back over there.
I'm over here.
There's a spider. Okay, and now here I have a dinner bone tag already. Oh, there's an upside down spider. Oh, he's coming for you. Oh, he's coming for you. Dinner bone the spider wants to knock you out.
That looks so
all right, there. I got rid of the spider. So yeah, the big thing about the big thing about leads is you can craft them, and they're really handy for dragging your animals around. If you have animals, you can use it to drag around horses and mules and stuff like that. And the thing about tags, remember, is you can't spawn them or you can't generate them. They spawn
you have
naturally.
to catch them. Yeah.
You'll find them either fishing or in dungeon chests. You know, if you find a dungeon with the green blocks, there's an upside down horse coming up behind me. That's creepy. Anyway, so you'll find them in a few natural places. Starting with 1.7 is when you'll see them fishing, and 1.6 you do not see them fishing yet. They're only available in dungeons. But yeah, pretty cool. I love the tags. I think they're really cool, and you can name whatever you want. There was somebody who named a few animals interesting things in different places. But yeah, it's pretty wild. So.
I so want to make an upside down world now.
Well, remember with the new in the snapshots, there's the new shaders, and one of them is an upside down world. So you just have to figure out which one it is.
Yeah. All right, Joe. That's awesome, man.
All right, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these animals or in here now.
Yeah, I don't know either. Well, we're gonna have to exit out anyway. So there you go.
I'll deal with them later.
Well, that's awesome, Joe. Thank you very much. And hopefully you guys learned something very new. If you guys want us to cover a particular topic on the show that we haven't done yet in 96 episodes of Minecraft Me, we love your episode suggestions. You can send them our way. MinecraftMe@GeekGamer.tv is the email address. Just drop it in the notes and let us know what you guys would like to see on the show. All right, now it's time for Pack Picks, and we decided this week for Pack Picks to go extreme. I mean, we are going beyond extreme. We are going with I am at least. Joe tried. He was going to go extreme with like a, 200 meg pack? But it
was 250 megs.
Crazy. But here we go. It's time for some pack picks. Here we go.
It is time for everyone's favorite segment on Minecraft Me. Lo and behold, the almighty. No, I'm just messing with you. It's time for pack picks.
All right, pack picks time. And Joe, I'm going to go first this week. I'm going to let it. Now, this is made by the same guy that made the CGO pack last week. And this week, I decided to go with something called 256 Sci-Fi Fantasy. So I'm just waiting for it to load because this pack is about 180 megs. It's a big zip, and it's still loading. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. There it goes. Great. So there it is. 256. Why did my music get turned up over here? That's so weird. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna go back to the game, and I'm at the castle that we saw last time, which looks great, by the way. Wow, that looks really, really cool. Whoa!
Well, now you're not there anymore.
All right, so the first thing I'm gonna let everything draw in is we need to look up, and that's because of the moon.
Oh, the moon.
Moon looks awesome, by the way. Now, I don't know what it is, but looks like this isn't fully done. I thought it was. When I tested it earlier, I didn't.
It's like the glowstone block and the redstone block aren't being drawn in here.
That's a shame because when I tested it earlier, I didn't. Those are the only two blocks I didn't test it on. So anyway, let's take a look. So the moss stone looks great. The normal stone looks good. I mean, I really like the look of this pack. It's very, very...
What was the... Wait, was there another one that was missing back behind you on the other wall? Yeah, this. This is a fairly significant one. This is a coal block.
Something strange, man. That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's missing. Huh. That's very, very strange. Otherwise, according to the listing, it was 100% complete. So I don't know. I thought the clay looked really, really cool.
It's interesting.
Yeah,
it's interesting. The item frames have a light colored background.
Yeah, like a fabric to it almost. Like
yeah.
Definitely little line heavy, if you ask me. Lots of lines. I do like the grass. Grass looks good. Pumpkin, melon seeds, the spawn eggs, they look good too. I like the wool blocks. Got a honeycomb to it, which is really cool. Even though some stuff is missing. I don't know why. That's so strange. Even the flames are missing too. Heads. So, yeah, unfortunately, it's a little bit incomplete. And, for me... that's not a good thing. Now, looking at the redstone lamp, I think that looks really cool. The TNT looks great. I like the hopper. The enchanting table looks like... I mean, this is straight out of sci-fi. So, remember the sci-fi theme. I'm supposed to be, I guess, on a ship or something. I'm not sure. The rails look really cool, I gotta say. I do like the rails.
Looks like there's missing textures for the lit powered rails. That's interesting.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Slight differences in the dropper and the dispenser there.
Mm-hmm.
And the torches aren't torches. They're like little... They're like light...
Like mini lightsabers.
Yes. There you go.
Or light swords. I'm sorry, LucasArts and the rights of whatever.
So I don't know if I installed the wrong one. But there are missing. I won't hold that against it because of might be user error on my side of things. However, past that point, while some of the texture packs look good, I think this would be a good pack if you're doing like a spaceship, or you're doing something along those lines. Obviously, if you're in a sci-fi
a spaceship adventure game or adventure map would be good with the texture pack.
Yeah. But
for everyday use.
Yeah, like these are the glass panes, and instead of panes, you notice they're like little metal I-beams and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So, I'm going to give it a sideways thumbs. I'm not entirely sold on it, but then again, if I was doing a space theme or something, I might use something like this and show it off. So I give it a sideways thumb. Nice attempt, even though we got some missing textures. What do you think, Joe?
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Sideways thumb on this one too. It's not really my kind of texture pack. But for what it is, it's reasonably well done. The redstone is pretty broken, and the water, it looks like, is not flowing. That's supposed to be flowing water behind those glass blocks, not working at all. So
all the animations are missing.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. But it's an okay texture pack.
But when you look at a building like
placement, but
you look at a building like this, I mean, it definitely changes. It makes the building look different, and I kind of like that.
Definitely.
So, all right, so I'm gonna switch over to yours. What did you pick up, Joe?
I started with another texture pack. I figured, you know what, you're doing a 256 by texture pack. I'll go ahead and one up you and do a 512 by texture pack, and then I loaded it. And while it worked, it took literally about 5 minutes for it to actually load the texture pack.
Oh
so
my god!
I was like, nah, we'll skip on that one. So instead, I picked another one I found called Pseudocraft Texture Pack. That's PS. There you go. And it's a pretty straightforward texture pack. You will notice quite a few things have changed. It actually, I think it changes every block. But the big difference is liquids and flowing objects. Look over there, and you can see the water.
Oh my goodness!
So the water has like these little blue square things, and I actually think it's kind of cool looking.
I kind of like this.
Yeah, I think it's a okay texture pack. I was surprised. But heading back into the museum, if you want to head back over here, you can see a few more changes. It is only a 16 by texture pack, so it's not a high res texture pack. If you have most machines are going to be able to run this if they could run standard Minecraft, and it's really just like modification on what's there, focusing on squares. You can see everything is very squarish. The cobweb is square up in the corner. There's kind of a checkerboard pattern on the dirt. This is an obsidian block. You can see it very much almost looks like a wrapped present with with that kind of almost plaid texture to it. Pretty cool. Here's the sculpted sand blocks and the mycelium and grass. Look at the grass back here. You can see it's got that same detail, that line detail on the top of it. Continuing on, you can see the wood is all square, of course. I mean, it's Minecraft, so everything is square to some degree, but definitely, continuing with that very square, no rounded edges look. The roundest things I see in here are some of the melon and some of that sort of thing. The jars even are a square jar. And yeah, everything that flows, and we'll get over to the lava in a little bit. Yeah, you can see, look at the spawn eggs behind you. Even those are all square. Rectangles anyway. And yeah, heading down this way, you can see the wool blocks are very solid color. There's a little bit of shading to them, but I actually kind of like the look. And look at the side of the lava flowing down. It has that same detail that the water does with those little squares on it.
I like the animation. It's very well done. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I was really impressed with this when I first noticed it. It's got enough of the original texture pack that I kind of like it, but it's got modifications in places that make it really unique as well. And heading in here, you can see, I mean, a lot of the stuff is the same, but a lot of the stuff is a little different. The water theme continues on the cauldron. And the redstone lamp is squares. Even look at I love the jack-o'-lantern faces here. These are great. Kind of goofy eyes.
Yeah.
And the dog is changed. You can see the dog has different colors to now.
This is really nice.
So
let's look at the.
Yeah, I thought it was really well done. I was really glad when I happened upon this. And yeah, here's the. Are you up there watching the minecart? Yep. Yeah, see the minecart run around.
Huh.
And the other thing that I really like about it is, the pistons look like normal pistons. But one of the things I was really happy about is if we head back out, you can see the redstone out here is very engineering style. It's very clear where the redstone lines are, and the different components, the repeaters in this case, are pretty clear what they are and their timing sets. You can see the marks on the side actually for marking exactly what time set you have on it. So, but I was really happy with this. I'm going to give this one a thumbs up. I think it's a good pack. It's one I could even see using as an everyday pack. It's not a ridiculously high res texture pack, but I think it looks good. And it's the sort of thing that, if you're running on a normal machine, if you're just trying to play Minecraft on the go, maybe on a laptop or something like this might be a good one because you don't have to have a giant boss hog machine to load your ridiculously high res texture pack that takes 5 minutes to load.
I'm with you on that, Joe. I also will give you a thumbs up. I think this pack's great, and I like the animations. It's very subtle but very cool, and the redstone's awesome. So, sorry, sneeze button.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely very cool. Thumbs up here. If you have a pack pick or one that we haven't covered on the show, we've done these now, I want to say past 20 episodes. It feels like that. Send them in to us. Minecraft me at GeekGamer.tv. Put pack picks in the subject line, and then tell us what you want us to show off. If you can give us a link, that would be preferred. Right now we're using 1.5.2 as our current version. However, if there is a texture pack that is only in a higher version, we'll make it happen. We can. I think we could copy this and put it in a something else. Who knows?
We should be able to
Yeah.
come up with a way to get this into the show into the show server. Yeah.
All right, Joe. So it's now time for our lovely server showcase of the week. You have the pick this week. Hopefully,
Yes.
it's a good one. Here we go. It's time for the server showcase. Here we go.
Server Showcase of the Week.
Wow, it's trees.
It's a forest.
Wow.
Isn't it cool?
It was built. Wow, very very nice.
Yeah, actually, it's behind the forest. The forest is sort of the first border to what we're going through. So let's take a quick wander through this
Now
forest.
I could fly above, but that would just
don't fly above. It sort of ruins the effect.
What? Whoa!
Like I said, it ruins the effect.
What?
So this was submitted by Metasploit, and he said it is a bit of a village. Underselling it, I believe, would be the term for that. He says it's about 12 months of work, and don't forget to see the underground area. I can help you get in there via the secret staircase. So we'll have to see if we can find that.
So now I have to add full disclosure here. Full disclosure. Survival.
To my knowledge, it is. He did not specify one way or the other when he submitted it.
And the only reason why we have to specify is for those who may know, Metasploit is a moderator.
Yeah.
And so we do.
Let's see. He's actually in the he's in the chat room right now. So let's find out.
He's in the chat.
Yeah, see if he actually says if he did it in all creative. I know a lot of our mods spend time in creative mode. But most of them, when they do it, is all in survival. And in this case, it is all survival, which would make sense because, if you're in creative mode, this is like,
nothing.
A couple weeks. Yeah. Maybe a week.
Oh, my goodness.
If you're in creative mode,
so I walk in and I'm just
survival. This is a very long time.
This is amazing.
It is pretty fantastic. I mean, from the outside, it looks really cool. And the further you go into it, you realize the more detail and the more content that's here. I mean, you can see the little house you're coming up to. This is just one of several. Really cool stuff. I have a feeling these iron blocks, ore blocks, were maybe added in survival or in creative. But lava pit, who knows how exactly. I mean, grabbing lava probably from the... Oh no! Actually, he could have done those with a soft touch pick. I didn't even think about that. So yeah, pretty cool. And then you see there's a second wall in here.
Whoa. Okay.
Yep, silk touch. Yeah, it can be done with silk touch. So as he points out to me, he wanted to make sure that I knew.
And then there's Meta right there. He's
right here. Let's see.
Whoa! Wait,
I have a
Joe.
feeling.
Joe, did you see the path just appear?
Yeah. There's a button to.
But. Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
We'll head inside. Pretty cool.
Oh my
So this
goodness.
is the inner village, which is cool. When I overflew this, I sort of wondered if this was based on a villager village, but it's not. All of this was also handmade, and as you walk around, you can see there are windows down to a lower area, which. This is holy smokes. I didn't even look this closely. There's something really cool down there. Okay, where did he go? He's going to show us how to get down there.
Well, I'm just doing.
How do we go down there?
I'm just doing a slow flyby here, real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, just this is impressive, and look, all the villagers over here.
Yeah.
Iron golems. Wow. I'm speechless. This is incredible.
One of the most impressive I've seen. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, look at that.
All right, so let me head back down here. Where'd you go?
I'm over here by the front gate. Oh, look at that. Okay. So if you fly up, remember that path we came into the inner village on?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, turn your right.
Okay.
Turn right more.
Okay.
Right there. That little archway at the right of your screen.
The archway.
See, I'm jumping.
Oh, I see you. Okay.
Okay. So I found his secret button.
Whoa. Wait.
So that's the secret stairway to the lower level.
So
I'll pop that back open again.
There's a button down here.
Yeah.
And then
it opens a secret stairway into the under part. Oh, and now there's more buttons down here.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Cool. So that was a 3x3 door, which is pretty complicated to do because you have to remove that very center block. And look at how massive this is.
Whoa. Joe.
Okay,
Thanks.
come on through now. Yeah. Oh, there's a.
Oh my
there's
goodness.
a pressure plate right there.
I still can't believe this is all survival.
Well, he said it took about 12 months.
Oh my
which
god.
I believe. I mean, look at how deep this goes. This is unbelievable.
Oh my god.
He must be really close to bedrock here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is really, really cool.
Jay Huckabee is asking in the future Play It segment, wants to know how to do a 3x3 redstone door.
I shouldn't have mentioned that.
Wow. This is just like...
Holy smokes. Yeah, this is really unbelievable. And I wandered off and found a cave system that intersects, and it's really, really fantastic. I cannot believe.
I'm floored. I am completely floored by this.
It's not very common for us to find something that we totally didn't expect. Because a lot of the times we see stuff on
here's
on the overhead views or flying around, but it's really amazing.
Wow,
so there's just so much here.
I'm lost. I'm already lost. I'm
including
lost.
Some very abused villagers. This is kind of sad, man. Look at all these.
I'm just going one of these
villagers.
These look like rooms, but they're not rooms. It just
some of them are.
Whoa! What's going on here?
That's a transport mechanism of some kind. Oh, he's killing cows and harvesting the materials using those mine carts.
It's a little loud, so I'm gonna step out of it.
Yeah, it's a little loud. So that's a cow harvester, gathering everything into those spots, and then here you can see he's got some beacons going up through the floor here. Definitely cool. I'm gonna head back outside though because I really one of the things I really
out there, please.
Yeah,
so I can just not even have to.
I'm just gonna hang out there for a bit. Yeah.
There,
so I'm brought you outside. Now, one of the things I think is really cool is the more you fly up, the bigger you realize it is. And you realize it's not just the village. So there's a outer wall, and then there's an inner wall with the village in the middle of it. And then if you look beyond the outer wall, you can see he cleared all of the forest away from one side. And it looks like maybe he's working his way around to clear it out all the way around to kind of create that open field area right before the gate. But yeah, unbelievable. Nice, really, really nicely made Gothic church over here. And a graveyard behind it, which is pretty cool too. So much detail, so much really cool stuff. This is really, really good. I mean, hats off to Metasploit. This is really fantastic.
Okay, I
turn
off clouds.
Turn off clouds. Yeah. Even if this was done in creative, the detail level and the artistic that's in it is really, really fantastic.
Right now it's nighttime, but I mean, I'm just going around here getting all these chunks.
I'll set it back today.
Well, even night it looked cool too.
It did, with the beacons flying out of the middle.
Yeah.
It looks really, really cool.
A ship. I mean, this is just...
Oh, this is a medieval crane. So this is like a medieval quarry on one side. It's really cool. The detail. We could have spent an entire episode just looking at everything and seeing all the detail. This is fantastic. I'm floored by this.
Woody, Metasploit, all done pre-mod status.
Wow.
Just
the whole thing is survival. So earlier I said I wondered if the iron ore blocks were done with in creative or survival. They were done in survival with a silk touch enchanted pickaxe. So you can actually pick up the ore blocks that way. You don't pick up the material that comes out of it. So really cool. The detail, like I said, I'm just amazed by the.
What is
that's
this?
the medieval crane. That's a quarry.
Oh my god!
So if you look down, there's actually a tunnel that goes down. You can see a tunnel that actually goes straight down. So you keep going further in.
Wow! Whoa!
And you'll see a tunnel that goes straight down here.
Oh my gosh! Wow!
But yeah, amazing detail,
amazingness,
just fantastic job.
Incredible. Well, there you go.
So yeah, that is a he called it a bit of a village by Metasploit.
A bit indeed.
A bit of a village.
Wow. Yeah. Well, if you have a server showcase that you would like to nominate on the show, all you have to do is head to minecraftme.com. And on the right-hand side of the page, there's a button there, a server showcase nomination form. It could be something that you created or a friend created. And share it. It could be featured on a future show of Minecraft Me. I am completely floored. And that is incredible work. And my hat off to you. My loads of hats that I don't have up anymore, off to you. Very nice stuff. I do want to give a thanks and shout out to all the people who are hanging out with us as we record the show live. If you do jump in on a show that we are recording live, what we do is we reward you with EXP that you can use for many different uses, as we've covered on the show.
Over in the for those who don't know where to go, it's over in the Manor Theater, which is just outside of the spawn area.
Yep.
So if you hit spawn, you go out of the Manor Theater, you'll see a big building to one side, to the left, out of that exit.
So actually,
we're in there.
So you go this way.
Yep.
Wrong way.
Oh, you missed?
I went the wrong way.
Yeah.
It's over here. Here's the Manor Theater.
It looks like everybody in here is wearing jack-o'-lanterns.
No.
Must be a Halloween thing.
It's a little early.
It is a little early. At least it's October.
Hey, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm going to turn down the sound because that sound can get quite annoying.
Yeah.
But everybody's wearing the jack-o'-lantern stuff, and I'll actually make myself visible so you guys can see me. But thanks. Wow. Just awesome work. But yeah, here's the list. Thanks for joining us for this edition of the show. Jay Huckabee is letting us know that he did dig a hole once and then he hid in it. Yes. This is a public server that you can join. So if you want to join the server, you can. Just all the details at minecraftme.com. We do have rules, so make sure you follow them. Hey, wait. What's on my screen? What? Who did this? Who put the heart? What?
Minecraft?
Yeah, but who did this?
I don't know. It's changed like every week. You just never come in here.
What? Really?
It changes. It changed last
right,
week.
fine.
Last week it was a pixel art of some guy. And yeah.
All right. Well, there you go.
DX9S says he points to someone else. So.
All right. Well, there you go. Well, there we go. I'll showcase this off every week. How about that? So there you go. Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, we have one more awesome segment of this show that we always like to do, and it's our Minecraft Me messages, where you send us your questions, comments, concerns, and we answer them. And so here we go. Time for some Minecraft Me messages.
It's time to open up the old mailbag. It's time for Minecraft Me messages.
MinecraftMe at GeekGamer.tv is the email address that you can use. And what I'm going to do is we actually did receive a video message. Can you believe that, Joe? I'm very, very happy about that.
Hello, Joe.
And it's not wanting to load. So hold on here. I need to close it and open it because it does that every once in a while. There it is. There we go. I'm going to do view full screen on my screen.
Hello, Joe and Chase.
No, I didn't say play. It's just a mess. Here we go. Here's a question.
I was wondering about how to install mods on the Mac, because on episode 95 you said you were going to teach us how to install mods for Windows, and you said you were going to do it for the Mac, but you didn't. So I would prefer that maybe you could sneak it in at the last minute of this episode, or maybe I don't know, go ahead and put it in at 97. But I would really prefer if you guys could go ahead and teach us how to install mods on the Mac. Thanks for making a great show. Goodbye.
Thanks for making a good show. Goodbye. Nice video quality, by the way. Hey, and nice no vertical video syndrome.
Yeah.
So, Joe, add that to the notes. We'll cover it next week.
Yeah. It's actually pretty simple.
Yeah, it's not hard.
It's the same basic way you do it on PC. You have to edit the same files, copy the same directories. It's just things are in a little different spot. Where you start from is a little different spot, but it's basically the same thing. We can touch on it.
Yeah. All right, time for some written questions. First one comes in from Norm's Girl, friend of the show. Hey guys, I was catching up on recent shows that I've missed over the past few weeks. I took this screenshot from one of the shows. I thought it was pretty funny, so I figured I would share it with you guys. Love the show. Hopefully I'll be able to stay up late for more shows again. Keep digging, Michelle. And ready for that picture, Joe?
Sure.
Yeah. Here is that awesome picture. That's me.
That was when I had a
different camera.
It was inspired by knowing that they were going to do stained glass, so it's the stained glass effect,
right? Yeah,
on
sure
the
yeah.
I'm so glad I'm not using that camera anymore.
Yeah, but anyway, that's me looking over at Joe turning into
turning into a stained glass window. Yeah.
Awesome stuff. Hey, I love that stuff. So very, very cool. And so we got that question. Next question comes in. Hey guys, I have a suggestion to a server I want you to check out and maybe even showcase. It's called MC Strike. It's an FPS server done in vanilla with a custom plugin and resource pack. And it has 2 game types, deathmatch and team deathmatch. So, and it gives us a link to it. And so I guess this is a mod, but also a specialized custom mod and plugin, so you can do first-person shooter style gameplay with Minecraft.
Yeah, with the name, I'm guessing it's inspired by Counter-Strike.
Oh, okay, all right,
right, MC Strike, Counter-Strike. Anyway,
sense,
yeah. So it sounds like it's a server. So it's not really vanilla, but it's a server running a custom mod to enable, FPS type gameplay, which is pretty cool. I've seen a few maps that enable the same sort of thing using bows and arrows. And I know that there have been some mods out there that do that too, and that's pretty cool. We'll have to check it out sometime. Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of cool. The thing I don't like about a lot of these, because there's a number of servers that have these really cool mods in them, is they tend to not release them to anyone else. They tend to only keep them on their own server, which is, I understand why they do it. They want to drive traffic to their server, but it'd be really cool if, especially when their servers go down, somebody else is able to put one up and play the game that way too.
Right. Next email comes in from Michael244892 on our server. His real name is Paul. And he wrote in, he said he thought we would like pictures of a birthday party they had for their son. He turned 9 on the 8th, so happy birthday. And I love Minecraft-themed stuff. And so first picture here, you could see Steve, and looks like, are those grass brownies, I want to say?
Or a cake with grass frosting on it.
Yeah, that could be.
I don't know, but yeah, one or the other. And obviously some of them were cut and stacked on top of each other. Yep. And there's a creeper behind.
And there he is, with the cake there, or the brownies in the background. Very nice. And he's got his Minecraft shirt, which I know he could get a different shirt. I know where he could get a different shirt, but we have to get to 100 shirts. Yeah. I know that's a shameless plug. Happy birthday, but still shameless plug, Chase. Terrible. I know. Just awful. But awesome stuff. Very, very cool. Question here. Timberwolf wrote in, says, hey, have you guys thought about running an Xbox 360 with Minecraft on it all day and available for other Minecraft 360 users to connect through Xbox Live? Wouldn't that essentially be the same thing as running a PC server, but with great limitations compared to the PC version, of course? and I'm guessing grief prevention would be a nightmare. You guys probably have already thought about this. You're awesome, and thanks for a great podcast. Now, one thing you got to realize is I don't think the general public can join a server that you set up on the 360. They have to be on your friends list.
They have to be on your friends list, yeah.
Yeah, so it wouldn't necessarily be a pub server. You'd just be hosting a server for your friends.
Yeah.
And hopefully your friends aren't griefers. So,
yeah, because you're very limited in terms of what you can do. There's no bucket, there's no forge. It's as vanilla as it gets. I mean, there's barely even custom skins at this point. Yeah. So
Mavic,
but it's not a bad idea. I mean, if you wanted to do that, it's not a terrible idea.
Yeah.
It's sort of a way around it. Yeah.
It's not bad. Mavic writes in and talking about the next Hunger Games and Indiegogo perks. First off, he was wondering when they will get their perks from donating from the Indiegogo campaign. One of the things is we wanted to update the server to 1.6.
Yeah.
Because we want to institute the mod that will give the people the capes and the special chat colors and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of want to do everything all at once. And we're kind of stalling a little bit because we haven't been able to install that 1.6 update because some of the plugins that we use haven't been updated. It's very frustrating. If we do not have a solution in place by Minecon, we will work something out. Either we will just go ahead and institute it on 1.5.2. We'll figure something out. And then being one of the people who donated on the Hunger Games Reserved Spot perk, he wants to know when that will be. Don't worry, you and everyone else will be updated on that, so you don't have to.
There will be plenty of warning both in the show and via emails directly to those people.
Yeah.
When we have a specific date.
K Cole 2 wants to know, Joe, what plugin do we use to allow vanishing on our server?
It's actually called Vanish No Packet.
Oh.
I believe that's it.
Oh, easy enough.
It's pretty easy.
Cool. Hi,
There's
Chase.
a couple of them though that do the same thing.
Hi, Chase and Joe. My question is, will you guys ever do an episode for Minecraft on the Xbox 360, and will you ask people to play with you? It's not out of the question. The problem is getting that guy over there, because I have Xbox Live Gold, is getting that guy over there to at least get Xbox Live Gold for a day or 48 hours or a month so we can actually do an episode on the 360, because it's doable. I have the technical ability to do it. It's getting this guy, that guy over there, the one that you see on the right of your screen, the one that's my friend. Is that enough hints?
What he's saying is, I don't have Xbox Live Gold.
That's right. So,
or my Xbox plugged into anything.
That's the significant thing.
No, well, you know what? I'm working on. I'm really, really hoping that in just a few days here, I'll have a friend who will be able to give me a hookup for stuff like that. And it won't be as big of an issue, right?
Yeah, that's true. Want to remind everybody, you can send in your notes to the show, MinecraftMe at GeekGamer.tv. If you have a video question, we love video questions. They're so cool. You can attach them to the email, or you can go ahead and just upload it to YouTube, make that an unlisted video, and just give us the link. So there's many different ways you can do it. You could also just do simple written questions, as always. And you can also do it on our website at geekgamer.tv, where you can, when you go to the Minecraft Me page, and I'll show you guys real quick. If you go to the Minecraft Me page and you scroll down on your right-hand side there, you can click that button that says Contact the Show. That'll take you to our contact page, and you can fill out this form. And it's all simple and easy. All you got to do is just submit your information, and you're done. You're done. Mr. Joseph Falby, the guide, the teacher, the tutor, the friend. He's on Twitter at Falby, Falbey. So you might
really need to tweet something.
Yeah, you really should. Actually, you should be tweeting this weekend when you updated the resource packs or resource maps.
That is true. That is true. I will probably send out.
So if Joe tweets that, I'll retweet it.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. If you guys want, you can follow me on Twitter at Nunes, Nunes, and please follow the network on Twitter at GeekGamerTV. We do the show usually every Thursday evening, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 Eastern, at live.geekgamer.tv. You can also grab the show on iTunes if you're a fan of Apple products. We're on the podcast section, so you can actually just type in Minecraft Me, and we have an HD feed, an SD feed, and also audio only for those people who just like to listen to us have fun. Also, we're on Roku. If you have a Roku 1, 2, or 3, it really doesn't matter. You can actually download the app. It's absolutely free, and you can watch Minecraft Me, Geek Gamer TV, and other tech and gaming content on your television. We also have RSS feeds. So you can download us through your Android device, Windows Phone, through the Zune software and marketplace. There's many different ways you can consume us. But no matter what you pick, we do appreciate it. You can jump in our forums at geekgamer.tv/forums if you want to contribute to the community as well. We also play other games too, not just Minecraft. But
I think we should support more alternative things. Like, I think we should figure out how to write an app for the Replay TV.
that was discontinued, Joe.
Perfect.
Actually, we do have speaking of discontinued platforms, we have an app for Boxy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So there you go. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back here same time next week for another edition of Minecraft Me. For Mr. Joseph Falby, I'm Chase Nunes. Keep digging.